Hi, Gary Palmer, GMB Regional Organiser here. As you can see, not on the picket line today. And why is that? Well, the dispute is over. There are still two checks and balances that we're going to have to go over the next couple of months to make sure that the council hit their targets. And should they miss those targets, our ballot is suspended but still live. So if they can't reach their targets, then of course our guys would just immediately go back out on strike with notice. But let's hope, let's look positively that the council for once are going to do things in the right way and we can move forward. And why do I say the right way? Because this whole dispute has been based around that the council is continuously backtracked on some of the most simplest promises they could do. We've sat in meetings with them, negotiated, thought we'd come to a conclusion, and only to find that when the written document comes out, it doesn't record accurately what we've talked about. So that had to stop. So the final meeting, we sat down, it was recorded, and we had to have it on paper and signed off by all the participants before we would leave the room, just because we are fed up of seeing the goalposts move time and time again by this council. But this time it's done. This time it's done. The guys are back at work. The work is beginning to be picked up. And not fast enough, I should imagine, for many residents. But unfortunately, 2 weeks worth of rubbish on the street is going to take a week or so to pick up. It's a tremendous amount. And perhaps at one time or another, we need to start asking questions about the amount of rubbish that we produce. Maybe that's the question that comes out of this. The other question, of course, is to remind Brighton and Hove City Council, if they were thinking of moving to more fortnightly collections, clearly I think the amount of rubbish this city does produce in that time would probably say that's not a great idea. But the dispute's done. So what have we learned from this dispute? Well, solidarity has absolutely been the key. I need to say and put on record the tremendous support we've had from the residents of this city, from other groups, from unions, from other political parties, other affiliates, everyone coming along to just say hi and show signs of solidarity. The financial donations that they gave to the strike fund was amazing. But actually, the best thing people can do whenever this is happening, you see a strike, is join the picket, speak to the pickets, understand the problems. Because actually, you'll never get to hear about it in the mainstream press because it's dumbed down. Unions will never be given a fair shout. So we have to get that message out, and we have to work very, very hard to make sure that that message goes out. The correct message, not the narrative that everybody else wants you to hear about trade unions. They're troublemakers. We're not troublemakers. We're representatives of our members, and it's our members' view we will continue to represent, whether that's palatable or not, to the powers that be.